Hello, lovelies, and welcome to a new series that I wanted to start, a reaction series that I like to call Tea Time Thoughts. That's thoughts with an O. So basically what we do is we sit around with our thoughts and drink the tea. I'm going to be reacting to a lot of things that I'm finding all over the internet. Sometimes it'll be clips from TV shows, sometimes it'll be other users' videos. Don't worry, going to be transformative. Don't want to get sued. And sometimes it's just going to be crazy shit that I find online, whether it's some stupid Shein crap or, whatever. We'll see how it shapes up. But this is my first episode. I realize the lighting is a little wonky. I have the darkest living room in the history of time. It's so dark. I've got like wood beam ceilings. I've got dark colored walls. I have a tree outside. If I open the window, too much light comes in right on my face. I'll probably change my setup. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's just jump right in. And I'm probably going to have to edit most of this out because I'm babbling. So today I wanted my first reaction video to be a reaction to some clips from the TV show, My 600-Pound Life. And for those of you who don't know what that show is, essentially it is exactly what it sounds like. There will be, each episode, there'll be a patient who is trying to lose a drastic amount of weight. They're usually somewhere around 600 pounds. Some are more, some are a little less. And so in exchange for going on this show, being very vulnerable and bearing it all, and I mean literally, like, they take shots of them in the shower. It's a real freak show. But in exchange for doing this, then they're able to get care and hopefully eventually, the goal is anyway, to get bariatric surgery from a Texas doctor, a Texas bariatric surgeon named Dr. Nawazardin. And I guess he's one of the best in the business or something. I don't know. But yeah, so the idea is that if they can comply with Dr. Nawazardin's bariatric diet and they stay on the program and they keep themselves kind of doing what they have to do, then they'll get their surgery and their life will hopefully change for the better. But as you can probably imagine, some patients very compliant, other patients not very compliant at all. And this particular reaction video, I want to react to some of the zaniest excuses that has ever been made on the show. I figured this is going to be a two-parter, just simply because there's a lot of this. I mean, it wouldn't be a TLC show if there weren't a lot of drama and tea. So, so this is going to be part one of what will probably become a two-parter. I also want to shout out to a YouTube user named Mony in the Middle, because she initially compiled this list of clips that I'm going to show you today, and she's a pretty cool channel. So yeah, check her out. And thank you, Mony. I really hope you don't mind me using your clips. I'm going to make it as transformative as possible. And again, Mony in the Middle, shout out to you. I think there are a couple of times when she actually speaks into the clip. So there's some audio of her, but there's not very much. So yeah, it should just simply be the clips. So here we go, and we are going to start with a patient whose name is Shanae. And I don't know how many of you have seen Shanae's episode, but if you have, yeah, it's a good one to react to. So let's make sure everything's working and get to it. Buffer.
Hey, Doctor.
Hey, Shanae. See what I find.
Freddie.
What about Freddie?
Freddy. I love it. I love it. I'm feeling Shanae on this one, actually, because she just blamed her boyfriend or husband. I'm not sure if they're married or not, but she just blamed him for the pizza box. It's Freddy. And it's so funny because I remember when I was a kid, and my mom would find something in my room that wasn't supposed to be there, like maybe there were some cookie crumbs from the cookies I wasn't supposed to eat or whatever, and she'd literally say the same thing, like, look at what I found. Why do you think I found this in your room? And I would just point at my little sister and go, Daria. Just one word, Daria. And my little sister at that time was like 1 or 2, so she didn't even know what was going on. She was such an excellent jail cover. She was such a good patsy. So, yeah, Freddie is kind of like the Daria. He's Yeah, he's going to take the fall a lot in this episode.
It belongs to Freddie.
Shanae, the lying need to stop now. Okay, Shanae? Here's the situation.
Okay.
For 4 months, I have seen you from day one. You haven't lost any weight. Plus, the hospital staff not only seen you eating pizza,
Busted.
but burgers.
Oh, what? Yeah, there you go. So that's one of Mony's. I think it's her only reaction in this whole series, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen this, but I think that was her. Hey, Mony, what up? Thanks for the clips.
And then you're smart enough not to throw it your own trash, throw it in somebody else's trash.
And here come Cap and Save a Hope.
It was me that ate it.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, I like Mony in the middle. Again, I'm not trying to piggyback off your stuff, but yeah, excellent commentary.
She didn't eat any of that.
You both need to stop lying. You came here to have weight loss surgery. You haven't lost any weight in 4 months. Why?
Freddie, I think if he's going to take the fall like this, he needs to understand how the fall works. Like, I think Shanae was already seen by the staff eating the pizza. So for him to go, no, that was my pizza. I was eating it. She didn't have any of it. And the staff is out there and they're just like, no, she ate the whole damn thing by herself. I mean, yeah, like that's not helpful.
You should have lost 130 pounds by now. Are you eating this junk?
Wait, there's something I actually don't understand. So she's in a bariatric ward, right? How did that work exactly? Like, I would think that a bariatric ward would be pretty heavily policed by staff, right? Like an eating disorder ward, like you don't get away with anything in there, or a mental health ward, an addiction ward, like a detox or something. They're going to look through your bags. They're going to look at everything coming in and going out of your room. I don't understand why it doesn't work that way in a bariatric ward, right? Like assuming, we're going to assume this is an eating disorder, which is a type of addiction. Absolutely understand that. So why are they allowed to kind of self-regulate in here? How does a pizza box even get into this ward? That's what I don't understand, right? I mean, I don't know. It boggles my mind. It's like a drug addict managing to smuggle drugs into rehab. I don't know. Maybe that's an easy thing to do, but I feel like a baggie is like this big and a pizza box is like that. So again, I really kind of feel like the staff has, I realize people need to be held accountable, but the staff, I think, have some responsibility here. Just my thought.
Okay, lying to me.
She didn't eat
I'm
it.
not eating any of that.
Then how come you're not losing weight?
I haven't ate anything.
You keep repeating the same lie.
She didn't
How
do
did
it. Telling you the truth, like I wouldn't lie about that.
It started
Like she really
pissing me
has.
off.
She really has been working for it.
We are pissing you off. We're working
Shanae,
everything.
calm
We're
down.
giving you every tool to lose weight, and you're telling us all this lie. You know you're not doing what you need. You miss all.
Oh yeah, neither's the hospital though. I mean, I don't know. This is sort of treated differently from other addictions, and I don't quite understand why that would be, but what do I know?
Your psychotherapy appointments. And then you come here pretending there is a serious issue to avoid facing the fact that you gain because you know you are overeating. But for some reason you think if you just hold to your lie, then maybe all these issues just magically will go away and you will lose weight. So there's nothing more we can do if you don't change your eating habit.
I have been working hard towards it.
But if you work harder to show on a scale, but you put on almost 50 pounds since you arrived instead of losing, and you claim that you're not eating very much, really? If you have weight loss surgery, how are you going to lose weight?
Because I'm going to work to get the weight off.
I don't get this. This is what frustrates me about this show. She's like, no, I'm going to do it because I'm going to do the work to make it happen. But I mean, you're in, God damn, my nose is shiny. You're in a bariatric ward right now, Shanae. Like, there's literally no place on earth where it's going to be easier for you to lose weight than in here. So if you can't take off weight in a fucking bariatric ward, I'm sorry. what, out there in the world with DoorDash and fucking Pizza Hut, you think it's going to be easier out there than it is in here? I think she just really wants him to throw his hands up and somehow come up with some magical way that he can, some alternative method of her losing weight. Like, just give me the surgery and everything will be fine. When he can't do that. I mean, I'll get into why that is later, but he cannot do that right now.
Surgery will fix it.
Okay.
It's just a tool to do it.
By eating less, right?
And here she is just spitting platitudes when he's like, I can't give you the surgery if you're going to. No, well, surgery is just a tool. You said, I remember this word, tool. That's an important word. I want you to think that I'm really paying attention here. I don't doubt she is paying attention. I just don't think she's applying anything.
Yes.
Okay. So if you eat less, you lose weight, right?
Yes.
You're not losing weight, so you're not eating less, right?
Nice. I like how Dr. Now just did that. Like, she claims, I'm not eating any of the junk food. I don't know what's going on. And then he says, well, we can't really help you anymore. And she's like, well, yeah, but, I'm trying. I don't know what's wrong. And I'm going to work hard. And then he's like, how? By eating less. And he's like, so if you eat less, you'll lose weight? And she's like, yeah, of course. And he said, well, then you're not eating less in here because you haven't lost any weight. Oh, God. And I think...
Okay, the same question. Look at me again. You have weight loss surgery, you lose weight, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you eat less.
Yes.
If you eat less, you lose weight.
I'm not eating. I'm telling you.
And this is for Freddie.
It was.
So part of that...
I think she's slowly catching up to what he's doing here. He's literally caught her in a lie. He's caught her in a place she can't win. She either has to admit she's still overeating, or she has to keep on this idea that no matter how little I eat, I'm still going to be fat. Oh, it's fucking good tea.
Shanae,
Yes.
you don't change. There is nothing we can do to help you.
She didn't eat anything. That was me.
Why the scale hasn't shown anything,
Like I said,
okay?
she builds fluid up. She can't help it. That's the one thing she's been stressing about is the fluid.
None of your tests show that you're retaining water, okay? You're not 700 pounds of water.
Every single.
I'm sorry, I'm going to hell. You're not 700 pounds of water. Wait, what would that look like? Okay, hang on. Hang on. So I'm going to insert a video clip here of me on this page, and then 352.
I had surgery on my leg. You can't tell me that I haven't because I have. I've been through this since I was 15 years old.
If you have been...
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you know what? Serious moment here. If you're a young person, you're probably not. If you're watching this video, you're probably an adult in some capacity. You may even be a parent of a younger person. And if you are, just know this. Like, oh, it's just baby fat, they'll grow out of it. To some extent, absolutely that's true. Babies should be fat. They got a lot of growing to do. Their brains have a lot of growing to do. Kids need a lot of fat and carbohydrates in their diet. But if you have an overweight child, you need to remember their metabolism is solidifying at this point in their lives. And so a child who goes like through their childhood, through their teens, and particularly their teens, with a problem with obesity, the likelihood that they're going to be able to take that weight off when they're an adult is lower as a result, because so many of your systems are locking into place. Your metabolism is calibrating during childhood. Your brain is calibrating during childhood. Your habits are forming during childhood. It is like, I don't know, like if she's been like this since she was 15, I don't know how old she is here, but she's definitely an adult. So, yeah, that is going to make this whole journey, every step of it, just that much more challenging for her, especially at her size. So I don't see her succeeding because this is going to be so hard for her, and she just doesn't seem to want to make the effort, I guess. It's too bad.
And you know what's wrong with you, then you don't need our help.
I do need help.
Okay, do you think I'm stupid? I don't
Well, how about
understand that
this?
when you
Send me back
retain water.
home. Send me back
stop.
home. No,
Baby,
I'm not
you
about
came
to
too
do
far
this.
for that, man.
What you're seeing right here is an adult tantrum, and I hate adult tantrums. Like, we all have. Hang on, I gotta disconnect my keyboard because I'm gonna have fucking sounds. Just wait. I'll have to cut this all out. Fuck, I hate this. So I have this thing. Oh no. Now my mic isn't connected. Oh, this is so irritating. This is a fucking Bluetooth nightmare. Like, is this mic even working? Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Okay. No, everything should be fine. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. I have this issue where my audio gets super, super choppy if I have too many Bluetooth devices connected and I've got my headphones in, which I have to record. So, I mean, I don't have to, but it's a lot easier. So, yeah, giant pain in the ass. All right, where were we? Where were we? We're at 3:35.
You worked your ass off. Don't give up. He's just trying to talk to you. That's
Like I say, she's throwing a tantrum right now. I mean, we all have bad days. I'm sure this is inestimably frustrating for her. But it just seems like it takes very little to be required of her before she just loses her shit and says, I'm going home. I'm taking my toys and I'm going the fuck home. Nice, yeah. When they're doing all this for her for free, and she's already put her ass on TV, she's already put herself out there. Like, I don't know.
You need this help.
We're not smart enough to figure out if she has fluid on it. How are we going to help her?
Don't give up on her, please. I'm begging you. Don't give up on her.
What do you mean give up on it?
I don't want her to give up on herself, and I don't
She
want you to
just
give up
told
on
me
her.
we don't know anything about it.
Oh my God, poor Freddie. He just wants this nightmare to end. He wants this to be over.
She was just speaking. She wasn't trying to like be disrespectful at all.
Shanae, what it is you facing is shift of fluid from gravity. Your blood tests show that you're not retaining water. You're getting shift on your tissue because of the fat that you got. The water is not coming from the air. Don't you need?
The water's not coming from the air. Okay, yeah. Next time it rains, I already know what her excuse is for gaining weight. Oh, mercy.
Everything is because of your weight.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you're eating is too much, and you need to eat less. Your weight loss is going to be dictated by how many calories you take and how many calories you spend. And if you don't understand that, we're not going to make any progress. And you taking...
I feel like, I don't know what kind of like education she received in junior high and high school, but for the most part, I feel like sometime in like late junior high, early high school, maybe earlier, maybe later, but on average, people are introduced to the concept of thermodynamics, like basic thermodynamics, right? And I feel like Dr. Now needs to get a physicist in here because, okay, there's a clip right here. That guy, yes, we need that guy. Shanae, prepared to get hit with like balls on pendulums. Like and subscribe to Dr. Lewin, by the way. He's so fantastic. Particularly if you're studying physics or, you know, you have to take a physics course for whatever it is you're doing in school. Absolutely like and subscribe to Dr. Lewin. Wait, hang on. Like and subscribe to me first, but then go like and subscribe to Dr. Lewin. He's fantastic.
To get your weight down isn't going...
Oh, check it out. Bill K just invited Mony to the Work Week Hustle Challenge. All right, yeah. Pump it, Mony. I hope it was fun.
Going to do a thing.
Hey, Bill
Right?
K.
Right.
Okay, so that's where we are every time we're trying to get you to make progress, to understand what the situation. You keep going back, saying the same thing. Water weight, and I know. Get over that, okay? That's not reality, okay? That's
Okay, well, that's the end of Shanae. Probably literally. Ugh, I'm going to hell. I already know where I'm going to hell. Shut up. So on to the next one, and yikes, those eyes. Oh my God. He looks like he's watching someone die. Oh, you look.
all right.
Sad, sad music.
Hi, James. How you doing?
I guess pretty good up until here lately.
I understand your leg is hurting, so what's going on?
I've been having a lot of swelling,
Where? In your leg? Or
legs all over.
So let me guess. You think it is because you drank a lot of liquids, but in reality, you're gaining a lot of...
Yeah, I want to say something about that because this is such a misconception that a shocking number of people have. Drinking a lot of liquids, I mean, unless you're talking like maybe alcohol or coffee, that might fall into a bit of a questionable area of this concept, but drinking a lot of liquids does not cause you to retain water. Eating a lot of salt is what causes you to retain water because then your sodium balance is all out of whack and your cells need to retain more water to maintain that balance, etc. I mean, there are lots of reasons someone could retain water other than eating high salt, high fat, like fried food diet. It could be, there are genes that control how much water you can easily retain. There are certain allergies, I'm sure, that can cause you to retain water, blah, blah, blah. But he can make every excuse in the book for why he's retaining water. But this guy, I think he's like 900 pounds or something. So I'm sorry, that has to be, could there be other reasons he's retaining water? Sure. But how would they know? How would they know? Because a man that size with that diet has got to be retaining water for that reason as well. And this is a much more critical situation than like, oh, I'm allergic to this, or I have genetically that, or you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's retaining water because he's fucking fat as hell and not eating well.
Waiting, and that's the problem.
Okay, then where's the swelling coming from?
Well, what I think he's trying to say is I've been measuring it at home, and he's not peeing out as much as he's drinking. He seems...
What? Hang on. He's not peeing out as much as he's drinking. So is she suggesting that he's not losing weight because of stored up pee? Is that what she's... Hey, Shanae, you should get over here. This is your excuse right here. This is a deluxe excuse. I love this excuse. It's 900 pounds of pee. That's what it is. It's because I'm holding my piss. Oh, God.
like he's...
Let's look at your leg and see how things are. But you have gained a lot of weight.
No, Dr. Now. Didn't you hear him? It's piss. It's piss weight. It's dead-ass piss weight. Just stick a catheter up in there. Feel like liposuction.
I don't know about gaining, maybe swelling.
And you think it's all of this a fluid? Is no fat in here?
He's got a second bladder. You know how cows have like 5 stomachs or 4 stomachs or something, all these different chambers and crazy shit. This is bladder number 2. This guy has a second bladder, and it's right there. I don't know.
This is what I've noticed recently.
Okay, it's not because your body is retaining fluid. Your leg is swollen because you gained a lot of weight. So it's getting bigger and worse. And you two are delusional if you think that you can give me the same...
This guy is so fucking salty. I love him. He's so sassy. You're sassy, Doctor Now. If you ever see... I'm sure you'll never see this video, but if you ever do, you're one sassy, salty fuck. I love you.
...story again, and you think I'm gonna believe you. Your weight is controlled by the food you take.
Well, she ain't giving me no food.
I couldn't
and
tell
the only
you
thing I'm
what-
eating is what she's bringing me.
Doctor, Now, I think it has a lot... he does exercises with his arms. I help him with his legs.
She's lost 80 pounds, and I'm losing nothing. Something don't add up.
You don't
Yeah, your portions.
think your weight has to do anything with your eating habit?
No, I don't.
So this guy's interesting. So Shanae kind of played the confused card, right? This guy, he's not even pretending to be confused. He's just flat out like, nope, there's no correlation between intake and outgo. There is no correlation between how much I'm eating and how big I am. Just, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Shanae.
So what do you think your weight come from? Thin air? James.
No, Dr. Now, no. It wouldn't be thin air, it would be thick air, fat air. I mean, it's probably not thin air. Like, what would thick air be? What, like fog? He's gaining weight from the fog.
Weight is related to what you eat.
Well, he's not eating over 900 calories a day.
That's not reality, okay? I'm going to prove it for you. Let's make a bet, okay? If she doesn't come visit you for 5 days and get your weight down
It
50
ain't got nothing to do with her.
Okay.
I haven't gave him
All
nothing,
right.
Doctor,
And
now.
you want to stay like that, one day you're going to get a call that you didn't make it. Your body's not going to tolerate this. And
God, look at this guy. He looks so frazzled. Like his hair's all frizzed out with angry thoughts, and he looks like somebody. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I'm inserting a clip here. Yeah, that's the person I'm thinking of. Wait, no. No. This guy. Yes, this guy. This guy's so extra. Oh my God.
that you're eating has nothing to do with your weight is totally incorrect.
I didn't say it didn't have.
If she stays away for 5 days, we'll have you lose 20 to...
You did. You did say it had nothing to do with what you're eating. You blamed it on, like, piss in the air. I mean...
30 pounds. And once and for all, you will have all the proof you need that your weight gain is in magic or water.
See, this is why I don't think this guy's delusional. Like, Dr. Now uses that word a lot, but I don't think this is the case. Because, did you see his face? Like, what he just did? Dr. Now was like, keep her away. Keep, is her name Lisa? Like, keep Lisa away for 5 days. And let's see how much weight you lose then, like even in 5 days. And he knows it. He knows damn well that if she stays away, he's gonna lose weight because he won't have access to junk food anymore. And then the scam is up. The scam is up because there's all the evidence you need that the science is tight. And so if she stays away, then not only is he not gonna get his fix for 5 days, he's not gonna get his fix at all. And if he does get his fix, then they'll just be like, look, you're off the program because you clearly know what's up. You know what time it is. And here you are still eating junk food because you can't stop yourself. Not being a bitch, but that's exactly what it is. Yeah, he's literally holding out for Dr. Now to, just like Shanae did, to just come up with some magic trick so that he can eat like a pig, never exercise, and look like fucking Eugenia Cooney.
It's Lisa.
Doctor, now look, you told me that he was going to die. I'm not going to bring him food. The last time he was in the hospital,
All right.
sir.
Oh, that's her master plan. He's obnoxious. She wants to get rid of him. She's just feeding him to death.
I
You gonna
swear to
let
God,
me
I
help
did
him?
not bring him no food.
Okay, so
God, this expression he's so flustered. This is the expression of a guy that's just lying there in a bed full of lies and pizza crusts. Just in full FML mode. Just, my God. Also, he has very blue eyes. You know, and I hate to say this, it sounds really shallow, but he'd be a really good looking man if he just lost the weight. I'm sorry, Hayes, don't fucking cancel me. Don't want to be canceled by the fat acceptance movement or anything. But he would. I mean, it's just a waste of a life. 900 pounds isn't healthy for anybody. This is sad.
stay away from him for 5 days. We'll see what happens. Is that a deal?
No.
See? He's not delusional. He knows exactly what time it is.
She's my wife. I've been with her 25 years. You just want to blame it on her.
No, both of you. There's no possible way that your weight will be this way if you're eating properly. You keep telling the same thing and you believe the same thing.
Why don't you pay somebody to come watch me then?
Did he just ask for a babysitter? He did. He just asked for a babysitter. I mean, seriously though, and again, I'll go back to what I said during Shanae's clip, bariatric wards, not monitoring patients in a more substantial way. I just find that really surprising. Like, how is all this stuff getting past the nurses and the doctors and the orderlies and, I don't know, whoever the hell else works on this ward? Like, I don't know. He needs a babysitter, quite frankly.
No, it's simply, let's let her stay 5 days, go have free time for her, and you stay here, let's see what happens. That gonna be hard for you?
Well, I want to know why he didn't lose the weight the last time he was here.
Because I let it
You know why. Oh, these people are so frustrating.
happen to see if you tell the truth. You're still not.
Quit blaming it on her.
I can't tell if he's trying to protect his wife from this onslaught or the food she's bringing in. I don't know. It might be a bit of both. I mean, he does clearly look like he seems to care about her, and she, despite her actions, seems to care about him, but I don't know what's more important to him right now, protecting her or protecting pizza.
Protect her equation.
James, we're not here to argue.
The problem
with you.
is, here's the
James,
problem.
look.
You want to blame it all on the food. I have no trapeze. I'm laying on a bed that's flat because you won't get me nothing that I need.
This isn't a...
Look at him move. Like, he's bounding up, and there was one point he was like almost jumping out of bed every time Dr. Now threatens to send Lisa away. He's on the move. This guy's like pumping it. He's moving like he's in some kind of spin class or something. You know what? This might be a part of his ticket to weight loss. Just keep threatening to take Lisa and the food away, and this guy's going to be doing cardio all over the place.
Hotel. What make you feel that you deserve any of these?
Because you want to believe what you want to believe.
No.
I'm tired of it.
See, look. Check out the rage cardio going on here. This guy's getting exercise right now. This is not the worst strategy I've ever seen.
Look, I'm here to help you. You want to
Well,
help
you don't
or not?
show it.
You're killing yourself and you want me to believe you. And at
This is why I could not be a doctor. Like, my parents really wanted me to be a doctor, and I just told them I was too squeamish, which I'm a little squeamish about certain things, but mostly no, I wouldn't have any patience for the patients. Like, I would not have patience for people like this. I think Dr. Now, like, everyone says he's so salty, and he is, but he's showing an incredible amount of restraint. I would just be like, fine, fuck you then, get the hell out of my hospital. Get the hell out of my ward. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
if you refuse to go without Lisa for even 5 days, then there is nothing more we can discuss here. We're trying to help you. You have not followed any of our direction. And you really believe that you're not eating very much. You believe that she's helping you and not bringing you any food. But that's not reality. James, there is no miracle in here. You don't gain weight from thin air. You get...
No, doctor, now we've been over this. You don't gain weight from thin air. You gain weight from fat air. Seriously.
gain weight from the food you eat.
You don't even care if they're swelling or nothing. It's only the food. You say that's it.
Look.
Okay, there's a YouTube clip that I'm throwing in here. I will get that. Cut this out. Okay.
The swelling is a result of the food that you eat.
How do you get swelling from a piece of chicken and salad?
Well, you did eat.
Tell me.
So mad. He's so pissed off. He's just popping off right now. And did you see? That guy is rage cardiovasculating right now. He almost did a fucking sit-up. This guy is ready to pump. Honestly, I think you just need to piss him off and the weight's just going to sluice right off because he gets moving when he's pissed off.
I keep her 5 days away from you. See how much what you gonna lose.
Why are you blaming it on her?
I know she bring you food. And don't tell me that she doesn't. You don't get up, go to kitchen, get it. Who brings you food?
I know what I eat.
No, you're in denial. You don't understand what your problem is. And we're trying to help you to make your life different. And
We
you
want
wanted
his
to
life
do it.
different.
No, you're the one that you're hurting him, okay?
I'm not hurting him. I haven't gave him no food. I done told you that. I'm tired of you accusing me.
Why do you explain his weight?
I don't know, doctor, now, but I'm telling you right now, I have not gave him no food.
Okay, this
How does
is
she
all
lose 80 pounds
miracle,
in
right?
No, it's not a miracle. His body doesn't burn calories.
Wait, his body doesn't burn calories. Okay, Lisa, quick science lesson for you. Shanae, sit in on this too, sweetheart. So this is YouTube clip. I'm gonna play it from 236 to 254. And then we're gonna come back here. And I'm gonna say, you know what? If he doesn't burn calories, if his body can't burn calories, then why the hell do I not have a car that can't burn gas? That it just runs on thin air, thick air, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not possible. It just that is not how thermodynamics works. If you don't eat anything, I don't care how fat you are going to start to lose weight at a rapid rate. Not that I'm suggesting he should eat nothing. He may be able to do that because he's got a lot of stored energy in the form of body fat. I don't recommend it because his heart's probably fucked at this point. But yeah, his body doesn't burn calories. That doesn't make sense. It's like saying, yeah, my car doesn't burn gas or electricity or anything else. It doesn't require any energy. It just runs on my hopes, dreams, and delusions.
Look, you want to help or you not?
I don't know what you mean.
If
you're trying to separate me and her, that's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, okay, so a clip goes in here. You want to destroy us. All right, and we'll cut this out. All right.
You're trying to break up a family.
5 days is breaking your family up?
Oh, but I know what you're doing. You're blaming it all on her.
Why are you arguing? Do you need help or not?
If it consists of her getting out of the picture, no.
Okay, then you don't need any help. And unfortunately, James, we can't get through to you.
Look at this sign in the background. Please call. Don't fall. Oh, boy.
And Lisa won't stop feeding you. And if you don't agree to spend just 5 days apart from her, then there's nothing we can do. So we're done here, so there is no reason for you to continue on the program when you both want to listen or try. So once we run some tests and make sure there's no immediate issues, we will discharge you, and I wish you well, James. I hope you wake up in time and you don't die because you eat yourself to death.
Yeah.
It is clear that James and Lisa have no intention to change any of the habits that are killing him.
Okay, I guess that's the end of James and Baby Girl Pizza. So last one. Oh, wow. Who's the patient in this one? This is not starting out well.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Now.
How y'all doing?
Surviving.
Surviving, huh? So is that why you missed your last appointment? Okay.
Doctor Now throwing shade right in the door.
You just had your bypass about 2 months ago, and when you left the hospital, you were down.
Wait, okay. I'm not being mean. I'm really genuinely trying to figure this out. Is this patient male or female? I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm asking this. I'm asking this because I don't want to, use the wrong pronoun. We're just gonna go with he or they. I'm not sure. If you guys know, I haven't seen this episode. I haven't watched this at all. So if you could just drop a comment downstairs and let me know if you know how I should be referring to this person, and if I make a mistake, I'll just I'll pin a comment apologizing for that, but I honestly can't tell.
46. So you lost only 9 pounds since then. But Renee has lost almost 50 pounds at the
Okay, so it is both of them. Okay, I can actually kind of understand how these guys, yeah. And you know what? I mean, this is an addiction. I get it. So here's the thing. Here's where I think a lot of people, because they don't really explain this on the show as far as I know, or if they do, they don't really go into detail about it. But I've been thinking about Dr. Now's formula. So one of the things about this doctor is that he's capable of performing these surgeries. He's just skilled enough. Like, he's skilled enough that he can perform these surgeries on people that are a lot bigger than most doctors would consider. Like, most doctors would not perform bariatric surgery on patients over, like, I don't know, some weight, but he can, because he's really skilled, and he's really, I think, one of the best in the country, which is, why he got his own TLC show. But I think so there's this formula in the show that I think confuses some people, and I'm not a bariatric surgeon. I don't know anything about bariatrics other than things that I've read, things from shows like this, documentaries, that sort of thing. So I'm speaking like as a lay person here, but like just regular person, just a citizen, whatever. I don't know a better word for it. But I think the reason that he makes them lose weight before they get bariatric surgery is because, okay, like let's say here's your stomach, whatever, before bariatric surgery. I don't even know how big the average person's stomach like would be on this show, but it's huge. Right? And then following bariatric surgery, it's like the size of a fucking sesame seed, right? And so if you can't show Dr. Now that you can get the addiction part of overeating under control and, cut back on your calories, lose some weight, show some dedication, then they run a significant risk after the surgery of potentially bursting their stomachs. And that sounds funny. No, it doesn't sound funny. I mean, it's a funny sentence, but it can actually happen. There have been people, even with like bulimia and different other conditions where, they eat vast quantities of food at once, where their stomachs have ruptured, they've developed ulcers, like all kinds of bad things can happen. And so I think that's why, he gets them to lose a certain amount of weight, no matter what their starting weight is. He expects them to lose like, I don't know, 50 to 100 pounds or something, or maybe 50, I don't know, I can't remember exactly. But that's why, because there's so much risk of complication after the surgery if they overeat. And so I think that's what this lecture is about right now that Dr. Now's giving this person, is that he's had the bypass, but he's still overeating. Am I understanding that correctly?
same time. And she hasn't even had her bypass yet. What in the world is going on with you?
I guess I'm eating the wrong things.
You think it's funny?
Oh, wait, so he has had his bypass. She hasn't. And she's lost more weight than he has. That's very interesting.
You have a gastric bypass.
And you know what? At least he's admitting it. At least looks like he's kind of admitting that he's overeating. He's not blaming it on like pee or fog or water or anything like that. That's good.
I had a gastric bypass,
to
yes.
lose weight.
To lose weight.
And you're not losing weight.
I don't eat a third what I ate before.
Wait. I think the problem is, I think he probably needs to eat less than a third of what he was eating before. I'm thinking about this, but so let's say that this person was eating like 6,000 calories a day before this weight loss journey started. Let's just say, right? I don't know if that's what he's eating. I have no clue. I want to do some math here, so I'm throwing out some numbers. So let's just say it was somewhere between like, I don't know, 4,000 and 6,000 calories. So, and I'm going to use 6,000 because it math's easier. So a third of that, right? A third of that is 2,000 calories a day, which is considered the healthy amount of, like the healthy daily intake for the average person. That can vary, of course. Some people need more, some people need significantly less, but just to get through your basic biological functioning as an adult, typically you need about 2,000 calories a day, right? That will maintain a healthy weight. But but a bariatric diet isn't a maintenance diet. It's a weight loss diet. So he actually needs something like probably about 9 to 1,200 calories a day, right? And that's closer to like an eighth of what he would have been consuming before. So there's that. Like, a lot of people think, oh, well, the recommended daily number of calories to eat is like 2,000 a day. Sure, if you want to maintain your weight, that's exactly what you should be eating, unless you're exercising a lot, and then in which case you may need more to maintain your weight. But, yeah. So if his diet before treatment was anywhere near the 6,000 calorie average that a lot of these guys tend to be eating, a third of that would still be too much to attain bariatric level, a degree of weight loss, right? So, yeah, math's your friend, man. Scales are your friend. If you're trying to lose weight, like, it is the quality of food you're eating. It is the type of food you're eating. Certain foods like sugars and carbohydrates, sugar in particular, like as in sweet foods in particular, but any carbohydrate triggers insulin spikes. When you've got too much insulin floating around in there, it is harder to lose weight. Also, a lot of these foods that these guys love to eat, they love to eat them for a reason. These things are usually processed foods, and they are manufactured specifically to make you think you need more and more and more of them. It's very, very hard to justify eating a shitty diet even if you cut your calories out. Like, losing weight isn't necessarily healthy. It really is just, it's healthy for them. They need to do it, but they need to do it the right way, and so obviously the quality of the food's important here, but you can't ignore the quantity. You just can't, not at this size. This is drastic, unfortunately.
Okay, then
You're
we're not
asking
talking
me
about
questions
that.
that I don't understand no more than you understand.
What are you talking about? You're choosing.
Dude, did you just... Bro, did you just say, I don't understand this any more than you do? No, you don't. You understand it far less than he does, actually. He's a fucking bariatric doctor. It's mysterious to me. It must be mysterious to you. No. I really thought he was owning up. I guess not.
To overeat, and you think it's okay?
No, I don't think it's okay at all.
So what is going on?
I guess I'm not eating the right things.
Yep, I said that. Yeah, that's true. Fair.
We gave you the instruction that you need to follow, and you never follow it. You play your cards right until you got the surgery, and now you're playing this kind of game, and you think that's okay? How in the world somebody...
I'm playing any game. I throw up constantly.
Okay, see, this just further supports what I was saying before. He's throwing up constantly after bariatric surgery, which means he's overeating after stomach surgery. Like, because he doesn't have his addiction under control. So I don't know. I don't get it, because I hate feeling full. I like feeling satisfied. Like, I like eating until I'm to satiety. That's a nice feeling, but feeling full is a horrible feeling. I just don't. You have to be really addicted to eat enough food to be like straining your stomach and still keep going to the point where you throw up. Thank God he's throwing up. Otherwise, God knows what could happen to his stomach.
Eat what I keep down.
That's how it works. You throw up constantly because the surgery forces you to when you overeat now.
I think my problem is I'm holding a lot of fluid. I can't hardly pee.
Are you... Jesus Christ, here we go with more... All right, more pee retention arguments coming your way. I just drink more than I pee, bro. Seriously, if I ever commit a crime and get caught by the police, not that I'm planning to, but life is long and complicated. Who knows what could happen? There are many more adventures for me. But I'm just going to blame pee retention. Like, look, I I didn't steal those, I don't know, things, whatever I did. I did not kill that man. I'm just retaining water. Love it. It's hilarious.
I mean, I don't know what, I mean, you.
What do you mean you don't know? And you think that you're not eating and you're getting
I don't want to get malnourished either.
I guess we need to do some more science, because our pal here thinks he's going to be malnourished if he eats a bariatric diet at his weight. Hang on now. If I ate a bariatric diet at my weight, I would be severely malnourished, because I don't have anything to kind of supplement that with. I mean, I have some body fat. You should have some body fat, but I certainly don't have enough to justify like a 900 calorie a day diet. That would be suicide for me, quite frankly. But here's the thing, right? Like, animals store fat specifically for emergencies, right? Fat storage is something that we're kind of genetically wired to do. Like, evolutionarily, we're wired to do it, so that if there's ever a famine, then the fat that we've stored in our bodies can be used as emergency fuel. Most of it. There's certain essential kind of fats that you really do need, such as the fat around your brain. You need that. You don't want to burn that. The brain is a really fatty organ, and you definitely do need, to maintain that. But for the most part, stored adipose tissue and other types of stored body fat that come directly from your diet are there for an emergency, right? So you're not going to get malnourished if you've stored a shit ton of it. That's just not going to happen. That would be... So here's how it works. Quick energy, carbohydrates. You burn your carbs first. Your sugars, your, complex and simple carbs. You burn all that stuff first because it's not too expensive to burn, right? Then you burn fat. So if you're out of sugar, there's still no food, your body then is like, okay, no big deal. We've got some body fat. We can burn that. We'll ride on the fat for a while. And then if you do burn a critical amount of body fat, then that's the point when your metabolism will attack your muscle tissue. And that's not a good place to be. You don't want to be there. That's when, your life is at risk. So yes, you don't want to get to a point where you've burned a critical amount of body fat for your age, your height, your body composition, your sex. I mean, there are so many different factors that contribute to how much body fat people should have. It's within a fairly small range, but obviously women have more body fat than men. But he's not going to get malnourished, right? Because he has a shit ton of stored energy. It would be like me saying, well, I need to put gas in my car. My tank is full, but cars need gas, so I'm going to put more gas in the car, even though the tank is full. That's his logic right now, is that I don't want to run out of gas. So even though I have a full tank, I'm going to fill her up again. I'm going to fill her up every couple of miles. And that doesn't make any sense. Like, you're not going to run out of gas on a full tank. That's why you fill her up when the tank is almost full or almost empty. You fill it up when the tank is almost empty. It's the same fucking logic. It's just fuel and thermodynamics and fucking physics, and it just makes me so mad that these people getting a hyphy.
Do you look like you're malnourished? You're overeating, and whatever you're overeating, you're torn up. It means the surgery is working to hold you back when you make bad choices. And it's the only...
I will say this, though. Just back to the malnourished thing for a second. He actually does look malnourished. And I don't want you to confuse that with mal-fed. Clearly, he's eating plenty of food. But he does look malnourished. Like, his skin is very sallow, and I don't know if it's lighting, but almost like yellow. He looks really tired. He's got circles under his eyes. he really looks nutritionally deficient, which means not only is he overeating significantly, he's overeating on garbage food. It's just, yeah. I get why Doctor Now is saying, "Oh, do you think you look malnourished right now? Do you think you are malnourished?" I get why he's saying that, but I don't know. Somebody might be able to enlighten me on this, but I feel like he would agree with the statement that most morbidly obese people are actually malnourished, yeah, because they're eating garbage food. They're not getting the vitamins, they're not getting the minerals, they're not getting the macronutrients in the right ratio. Yeah, it's a shame.
The only reason that you didn't gain 100 pounds these past 2 months.
Do you not want me to eat at all?
You know that's not what I'm saying at all. You have been given a tool to help you change your life. Now that you had the surgery, the physical drive to eat is gone. So you have to deal with what is driving you to eat. That's the hard part, and you don't want to do it. And you're running from it and self-destructing.
I'm done with this conversation. Go to her.
Okay, so I thought he was trying to genuinely learn more about why he is the way he is, but anyway, well, I still think this guy was the most productive of all three of the people featured in these clips. So he might be okay. He might pull out of it.
No, we're gonna finish with you.
No, we're not finishing with me. You're making me mad.
You sit down right there. You sit down right over there.
No.
Did Dr. Now almost throw hands? See, that would be my level of patience with this kind of bullshit. Oh my God, my tea is getting cold.
Wait, sit down.
Okay.
Let go of me, Renee.
All right, this is completely unacceptable.
Well, that's it for that one, I guess. And again, shout out to Mony in the middle. I really appreciate you letting me. I really appreciate your clips. Thank you so much. Also, her earlier commentary and Bill K and his Fitbit message. That's very nice. And all of you know how this works. I do want to grow my channel. This was a little bit rickety because it's my first one, but I'm hoping to make these better and better as time goes on. So if you like this video, hit like. If you want more detail, there's a comment section that you can all talk in. If you want to talk to me about anything that I got incorrect during this video, anything that maybe I said that isn't completely accurate, I'm always very open to redacting anything I said that isn't healthy and that isn't based in science. Also, if you know anything about how these people are doing, maybe some updates, I'd love to hear them because, obviously, as annoying as some of them are, we don't want them to die. And if you just want to leave a comment telling me how much I suck, cool, do it because it pumps the algorithm anyway. And if you want to subscribe for more of my content, I know there's a button around here someplace. There's always a subscribe button somewhere nearby. So yes, thank you for watching my video, and we'll see you next time. Tschüss.